Oh my god, I don't know why it took me so long to get to the point. I am so sorry. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a great day. Alhamdulillah. So, something amazing happened today, which is something that I have been waiting for over a month now. Because, let me show you. My filming settings has changed. I got this Hollywood mirror now, and I am no longer sitting on the floor. And oh, by the way, this is my microphone stand because why not? I don't want to put the microphone on my body because I feel like it's kind of bothering me. I don't want it. So yeah. So what is it? Let's get ready with me. What? Get ready with me for where? So let's just put on skincare while we have some conversation. Just some random conversation. Yeah. So if you watch my video, I actually was not well, and it actually lasted for much longer than I actually expected because I haven't felt this way in a while. Just like how I feel for relationships. What? Anyways, because of that as well, my skin has also been through so much. I don't know, for some reason I drink a lot of water, but I am still dehydrated. I don't know. And I drink so much concoction of water plus turmeric and milk plus turmeric. I'm surprised that I haven't turned yellow yet, but it's, you know, it might happen because I will still continue consuming the mixture of milk and turmeric, because why not? So I call that my immunity drink. And I think like since I start consuming that instead of you consuming like just paracetamol, it has really helped with like accelerating the healing of my kind of like cold feeling, you know. Also, like I don't know what it is right now with my camera, with my vlog camera, but I'm like worried. Like there's supposed to be a recording here as well, but nothing is showing up. So I'm basically just looking to the camera directly, which is not something that I usually do, but you know, it's a practice of eye contact with the camera, I guess. So yeah, let's do with my skincare. Let's start with my skincare as my English. Like I mentioned, my skin is really going through it. Oh my god, I don't know why it took me so long to get to the point. I am so sorry. But what was it that I was about to say? Okay, so like I mentioned that my skin has been going through it, and I also went to get a new toner. Actually, this is an essence water, but I kind of treat it like as a toner because why not? And here, like my nose part is so dry. It's like, to me, I feel like it's so weird. Let me just share an experience of when I took birth control. Wait, before I took birth control, while I was taking birth control, and after I take birth control, right? About my skin. So before I took breath control, before I took birth control, I actually had very bad breakouts. Maybe not as bad as some people with like cystic acne and something along that condition. But I had this situation where like I have a lot of milia kind of thing, blackheads and also whiteheads, and I do have like some small acne, but like not as bad as normal cystic acne. But I had like a lot here, and then I will have like breakouts in random places, and it was just like that, like growing up. That's why I also have a lot of like these acne scars that's going on right here, because these are like the part of my face where I really do a lot of pimple popping and just pinching. I know I shouldn't have done that before, but I was like, I don't know, if I didn't put like Colgate or like toothpaste on it, I would just like and try to take the impurities out of my face. So that was like my solution. So what it left me with was a lot of like this acne scars. It is not as bad as before actually, because I did went to a treatment of like plasma therapy or like salmon plasma therapy, something like that, which was supposed to help with skin regeneration. And I did use retinol as well. Like I stopped using retinol for now, because I know that at my age right now, it's still not necessary. It is still not necessary for me to use retinol, but previously I used it, and it had helped a lot with making the acne scars not appear so bad. But prior to taking that birth control, right, my skin was very oily. That is one thing. Like I don't know, it's just like my skin always was very glowy and very hydrated, plump, might I say, regardless of whatever acne that I had. And I really liked my skin elasticity, I guess, whatever you say about that, at that time, because although that I had the acne problem, I didn't have issue with sensitivity. Okay. And then when I took the birth control, that was the thing that really changed the whole game for my acne situation. Like, I don't have acne. I think I still have a picture of me when I took a photo of my selfie in Bali. I will try to look for it because like my skin that time was just so glowing. It's so beautiful, like so clear. But I feel like that time my other system in my body was just like a wreck. Okay, I was an emotionally damaged woman. Like my mental health was like so fucked up that birth control that I was using was just it took my soul out. Like, not good. Okay, but the situation with my skin was like really amazing. And of course, like I mentioned previously, my skin was like super oily and like rejuvenated. During the birth control time, my skin's just like so beautiful, very hydrated as well. And I took birth control for over 3 years. And when I stopped, that's where all the problem starts. Like, suddenly my skin became so sensitive. Like, I get even the slightest reaction for certain products, like even the products that I really used very often. For some reason, after I stopped using birth control, like those products suddenly never worked on my skin. And it's also what I felt, that it became more prone to breakage. Not really breakout, but like my skin barrier, I can really feel like my skin became like so thin. I don't know why, but I got a lot of sensitivities. Like, the products that I normally use suddenly was not suitable for me anymore. And that was like super weird. Like, I had to start to do more tests and runs with products, because certain products just like break the hell out of me, and then some just like makes my skin burn so badly. And like at some point I will have breakouts that didn't last, that didn't want to go, and it's just lost like for so long. And I don't even pinch my or like pop my pimples or acne at a time, because I know that I shouldn't be doing that. And I was like really self-conscious about how I treated my skin. So I was like doing the best to make sure that I don't do anything that will harm my skin. And then and because of that, I needed to start a lot of like skin therapy and also like facials, because like I just couldn't stand it. My skin just went through so much, like especially when there is like this one product that I use. I'm not gonna mention names. I used that for a while, and every time I use it, just my skin feels like it was so irritated. And also after that, I realized that my skin is never oily anymore. It's just in constant need of hydration. I feel like my skin feels so tight. Even after I put on moisturizers, it was like not enough. So that was just so sad. Because I couldn't figure it out, because like my skin was always so oily and so juicy, you know. I never had that feeling. So when I stopped my birth control, I was like, what's happening to my skin? Like, what's happening to me? So yeah, that was really like a phase. And right now I'm still going through that. Like my skin is just undergoing so much hydration problem, and and yeah, that's what I thought, like to myself, like I will never ever recommend people to take birth control. I know that for some people it's like that's their only option, but for me, if someone has like the ability to choose, do not take birth control. But I guess each to their own, because not everyone will have the same experience with it. I guess for me, because the birth control that I took was high in testosterone, I think, if I'm not mistaken, higher in testosterone level compared to some other birth controls. So yeah, that's why like right now I really suffer a lot with my skin condition being so dry and always in constant need of hydration. Like if I don't use skincare for like a day, or for example I don't go out and I just use skincare like once a day, I can't do it. Like my skin the next day will just go so, give me hydration, this kind of attitude to me. So yeah, that is really an eye-opening journey for me to understand that you cannot just simply put anything into your body, because sometimes what might be normal for others might not be normal for you. So yeah, not just it affected like my skin condition, but also like my mental health. I didn't know that. I was just so oblivious to it, because we were not really taught about this back in school. So yeah, I had to live with that mistake now. But it's okay, I guess. Right now I'm starting to be more careful with what I consume. And sometimes as human being, of course, we always fall into the trap of not eating healthy stuffs and just eating junk food. And that's something that I'm trying to work on, and I'm trying to be like more cautious with what I put in my body. But I don't know what it is about menstrual cycle that it really makes you want to just consume and consume and consume and consume. At least lately I haven't been craving for as much sugar, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so just being cautious about what we put in our body will really help not, you know, mess up the system that we naturally have. Because that was just like really, really eye-opening for me. And whenever someone asks me, or like us, because I'm very open about using birth control before, and whenever people ask me about like from my opinion and advice on it, I was like, do not take it. Even if you take it, like ask your doctor, get your blood test done, because I regretted not doing that. I blindly listened to people's advice on using birth control, and now I suffer the consequences of being naive, and I don't want that to happen to anybody else. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents in that and my experience. But thank God, like the skin, although it's not as skinning as much, I am so glad that it is not as damaged as it was when I stopped the birth control, because dear Lord, that was just a ride. Also, like one thing I realized, like being on birth control will make you lose your hair. I remember, like, I used to be very, very diligent with the use of birth control, right? Sorry, I was really, really diligent with my hair oiling routine. I was talking about hair loss. So at that point, I was not really, really good with my hair management, as in like I will dye my hair a lot, and because I have like gray hair here, so I will dye my hair black or brown so much that my hair gets so damaged. And then at one point I really bleached my hair like a lot, and yeah, so that might have contributed as well to the situation with my hair loss. But I didn't expect that I will be like low-key balding or something, because like I naturally already have like quite a prominent hairline, like forehead, and this situation here. I love it, but I get made fun of it a lot, but it's beautiful. Like I have like okay, let's not divert the attention, okay? But yeah, being in birth control really just took a lot of hair out of my head, my scalp. And even though I was so diligent and efficient, and not just efficient, so like diligent and consistent with my hair oiling routine, I did not see any hair growth, and my hair would just like fall out. Like every time I do this like that, okay, now I don't see hair, but like back then, every time I do that, like some hair will fall out of my head. Yeah, and like whenever I do like this or like something like that, like here, I still have like some space, right? But back then it will be like there was like a hole here. That was like how bad that birth control got me. So I was like, what is this? I thought this is supposed to, you know, be good for me and like help with my acne and everything. Yeah, it did help with my acne, but during my hair situation was just like not it. And then afterwards, when I stopped, the hair growth was so freaking slow. It took me around 2 years to have my hair from here to like here. 2 years. Can you imagine that? Crazy. And I even had to like ask my hairdresser to be like, can you keep the hair length? And like he was like, okay. And the hair length was like until here. That was it. So, story of my life. But yeah, did I forget anything? Yeah, so we're talking about skincare now. So I used my Plove eyelash serum. I'm looking for my Vaseline. Okay. Yeah, so with that, And let's talk about this dry section area, okay? What we can do to help fix that situation there. Well, the thing is, I went to Kawamaya yesterday or the day before yesterday, because I thought like I'm gonna get some cream, which was like the Aquaphor, because I know that is one product that really helps with skin barrier repair and ceramide kind of cream. And when I was there, I was like so shocked with how expensive it was. I was like, since when did skincare become so freaking expensive? Literally, like, since when? So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna use Vaseline. I'm just gonna use this traditional method of like lathering my skin with Vaseline, and also like castor oil. Castor oil is also like something that really helps with that. The other day I just put it on and like lather my skin with it. That was really, really helpful. So yeah, at least with like Vaseline is something that I'm used to anyway. So my skin, I know that my skin doesn't react to this, so thank God. I used to use this one product. I don't want to mention name because don't cancel me. Anyways, I use this product because it mentioned that it is for sensitive skin and dry skin, and it is like no fragrance and whatsoever. And I tried it on, and that product just burned the fuck out of my skin. So I'm like, really, this is for sensitive skin? You gotta be kidding me, right? So yeah, that is all. I just applied Vaseline on my mouth area and of course on my eyebrow, because I want my eyebrow to be well kept. And yeah, I need to apply castor oil on my eyelashes, but I'm gonna do that much before I go to sleep, because I don't want to do it now, since I think I'm just gonna go to sleep in around an hour, and I don't want my eyes to feel like there's oil around it. But that was a conversation that you didn't want to, but I forced you into it. So I'm sorry for not asking for your consent, but thank you so much for staying all the way if you did. And yeah, I don't know if I forgot anything else. I'm like so happy with this table because the lighting is lighting. I actually was filming always on the floor, and my lighting was always like on power bank, so that was a nice experience. Aw, that was cute. Anyways, yeah, amazing time. So even this smallest growth thingy is also like super remarkable in my opinion. And yeah, thank you so much for having a conversation with me. This was like so fun, so random. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make my blood boils even more, because I'm currently watching Smallville and I'm getting into season 3, and I'm like, what the F is this show? Like, I can't believe I used to like it. I can't believe I used to like this series, you know? I don't know how people have so much patience to go through this, but yeah, I'm gonna go and watch this with. And yeah, did I forget anything else? Yeah, I'm currently worrying about my camera right now. I don't know why like the front screen is not turning on, but anyways, something is probably going on, and I hope I'll be able to fix it soon. So yeah, thank you so much for being here and listening to me talking, and thank you for having conversation with me. And maybe there's an interesting topic that we can talk about in the near future. Let me know. Anyways, yeah, good night guys. Ciao.